Hello, people. It is I, your favorite streamer, most definitely. There's definitely no one else that you prefer over this. Just waiting for it to get populated before I say anything. Alright, so today, same old, working on spooping spooky. And today I'm gonna listen to some Studio Ghibli soundtrack because it's so happy and just calm but also lively at the same time. It's awesome. This has been like one of my go-to work musics for at least a couple of years. So yeah, we're just gonna get to it. I did do a little bit of stuff in my spare time. I think I scaled it up. I may have textured it. I kind of forget. I don't remember if it were textured or not. I haven't. How about you? Asking the real questions. Are you offing yourself? Is that why you're asking? I probably want to switch these. So a lot of this is done, but I think it's time to actually playtest. Hello, Jackson, and welcome to the stream. Let me just unwrap these. Is that gonna select it? That's fine. And then lovely music. And then I'm gonna playtest it just to see if the scale is right, because I do not. There's quite a decent amount of work, and I don't want to, have to change it. The usual. This is probably the most consistent I've been streaming in a very long time. I've streamed 3 times, including today, in the past couple weeks or so. I don't know the exacts, but I think you get it, and that's incredible. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It's not right. Gotta get the scale right. Oops. So very sorry. Just give me 1 second. do apologize for that. Alright, we're back in business. So this is textured. It is not aligned. I don't really need it to be. Scale it up a little bit, I guess. Okay. Let me save this, export. Now this might be a little bit laggy, honestly, when it comes to actually running the map, since there's quite a few polygons. Let me get rid of Banjo first, because there's like 6,000. And I think generally you don't want to go over 5,000, I think is the suggested. Could be like 1,500. Could be remembering it wrong, but hello Nintendo TV and David Cosmo. Welcome to the stream. This is one. It's audio and relative, lovely. Mario Brothers has subscribed. Thank you so much, Mario Brothers. Really appreciate it. So that's that, and then let me get Banjo's backpack open. Cool. Man, I gotta say, I'm quite enjoying this change of music as opposed to the usually, like, I don't know, like, so I feel like music like Grant's kind of like makes me almost like frantic. I don't know, here I feel a lot more relaxed. That's the wrong room. Keep doing that. Is it? Which room did I do? Oh, it was the cellar. Yes it was. Sweet. Let's open the model importer, which should view, it should display. Hid 1. Sweet. Oh, everything's so easy, so simple. Things just work. Okay, well, it's not displaying the importer, but that's fine. I'm like basically done. Hid. The one hid, of course, stands for Hidden Cove. So how are we doing today? I myself am doing quite well. I had just one. Oh gosh. I had just one college class today, which was nice. But I did have a disappointment, so I actually had to wake up like kind of early, which is annoying. But at the same time, whatever. I think the level select should still be correct. Let me go find the frickin' how to levitate code. This stream is probably gonna be like an hour and a half or something, probably until like 8 o'clock. Just because I have some homework to do. But 3 streams in a row. I know exactly. I was just saying that earlier. I think it's like been 3 streams in the past week or a couple weeks, which is just astounding, isn't it? Guess I've been getting accustomed to my schedule and everything. Getting better, planning and such. Let me pause the music. Oh, did I save it? Oh, crap. I don't think I saved it. I mean, it should have. I'm just wondering why that didn't lag at all. Oh, I didn't replace it. That's why. I'm really smart, guys. Watch out. Can't hide. Boom. Yes. It does have the amazing water. But yeah, this should be really good for testing the scale. So let's save to ROM. Let us. Were these that vertical in the level? Oh, they were. Okay. Interesting. So that's saved. Now I can open it up. So that's a perfect height for that, although you can kind of get stuck back there. I'll probably have to create some dummy collisions so you can just, it'll be flat all the way around. I think that'd be the best plan. And this is still a good scale. This is rather cool. And the scale of the box is pretty good. I mean, it could be a little bit bigger, but this is still cool. Good size for this as well. And let me just, just fly as you do. Oops. Over here. So, this definitely needs to be steeper for the termite, which will be good because that way it won't go so far around the mountain, so you won't be able to like see stuff out of bounds. What could I put to make it this harder? I mean, I could. That was weird. I could just make this thinner. But I think I would want to. What enemies do I have? Let me check my document. Hold on. Media stuff. Here we go. So in the cove, we have the snippets, which are the crabs. Thanks, Davey. So we could do the crab, the snippets, probably just on like the top platform, like these. Dang it, these areas right here, maybe. What kind of spooky thing could we put? Skeletons wouldn't really fit. I could put some birds, especially where you're like supposed to like jump up. But as in regards to here, I could maybe put some bats on the walls behind, or like hanging on the walkway, like beneath my feet, so that they'll like go up and fly and hit you. That'd be cool, kind of spooky. But as to the scale of things, to me everything seems a little small. Hello, Magichan. Spooky indeed. But to me it feels kind of small. Like this area is pretty big. But still it's a little like, I don't know, I just imagine it being bigger, kind of like more of a Banjo-Kazooie size platform, which will just allow me to put like palm trees and a good enough area for enemies, so that it isn't frustrating. This walkway I kind of imagine being bigger as well, same with this entire platform. This is an okay size, but I mean it could do to be bigger, so I think I'm just going to scale the entire thing up yet again. This area is going to be big, but that's okay. Now I could, instead of having to scale up this entire like wall behind, I could instead simply shift over the entrance of the cave to the right but I feel like it'd be really aesthetic to have it in the center like I do right now. I think it just fit a bit better, and I'd be fine preserving that. It's not gotten to the point where I really need to. But as the scale of the wall, it's pretty good. Because you're not going to be floating like this, it's going to seem a bit bigger than it actually is. Just because it's kind of far away. I mean, up here is okay. So I might want to... yeah, just extend a lot of kind of painstaking work, if I'm being honest. Oh, that's cool. Look at all those angles. But it's coming along rather nicely, I will say. But yeah. Is it weird that I enjoy the aesthetic of unfinished texture? Bro, I'm with you there. Especially with like the color choices of like, the sand and the grass and the stone walking surface. It's very, very, very nice. Just 1 second. So I left to go get dinner, and I want to actually like eat, since I think that's good for my brain. So. Okay. Time to start rescaling this. Let's bring back Banjo and get to work. So I think maybe we should start on this side. Welcome to... Is it like, is my mic like really close, like really ASMR? I can't really hear. Hold on, I gotta hear. Welcome to... Is it... But that's okay. So the level select should still be holy crap, my mic is like amazing. Oh, it sounds awesome. It's a dynamic mic. So I'm like really professional. Obviously. It's a bit less ear rapey than the last one. Because I was just like a frickin'... I mean, I still have it. But it's like a frickin' Logitech generic frickin' webcam. So first, I should probably just start with... But, to reply in full, I'm glad that I'm giving you some jazzy ASMR time, because we all need that in our life at some point. That's kind of steep. Might make it taller. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit taller. Yeah, that should definitely be good. Definitely be good. No, it doesn't? Okay. It's sad. Should that be one of my priorities? Being a ASMR jazzy freaking stream. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I think it'll work with the spider. This will probably hug the wall anyways. Same with this. And now the scale. I'll probably, let's just do this. Let's try SC size 1.2. Yeah, now that's kind of more like what I was imagining. No, see above. Yeah. No, I heard. I respond. I replied. I must be. I just didn't know what. I assumed you were saying no to me asking if I were supplying that jazzy ASMRness to the stream. That's cool. Being tall. That's nice. I like that. It's a little bit too much. I was replying again. Okay, gotcha. I understand now. So now for this part. This part I've had the most trouble with. I might actually just do this part next. That's my controller. Yeah, it's not perfect. Oops. Sorry about that. That's my freaking MIDI keyboard. I currently have the default like Windows. Well, basically. Welcome, Unmeltable Dude. Oh my gosh, it's been like a year since you've graced us with your presence. For me, at least. I mean, for me, it's like a lovely presence, but some others might not agree. No, you're good. Yeah. Done quite a bit of progress on this cove area, which you can kind of see their mock-up in the bottom right of the screen. And it's coming along pretty well. Having a good time. My voice is quiet. Okay. I'm guessing you mean in comparison. Well, see, now it's clipping the mic. I'm not sure. Could be the music. I think you're talking relative to the music, so I'll turn down the music a little bit. That should be better. Of course I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see anyone that joins. Nice to have conversations and keep me company while I'm working. That's why I do it. Okay, so now I'll just do this. I'll make this, I guess, for now. Although then again, I don't exactly know what I want for it. The platform, at least. So never mind. I'm not gonna make it. This should be taller as well, I think. So basically, just larger in general. I'll probably make this higher. And then, should I scale up this? I think I'm gonna do what I did last time and just kind of like separate it. I'm gonna drag it over here. This platform was pretty okay, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna make it a bit bigger, especially with the bridge. I think I'm gonna like have an extension go out a little bit, like a little cliff overhang. And then let me just cool. Now how am I gonna 1.1? Okay, so the floor is exactly the same height. Make it a little bit taller. Probably go up to here. Yeah, I think so. Now, how big is that in comparison? It's only mildly bigger. But I mean, when you think about it, it could be, you know, just the right amount that I need. So I might just play test it again. Once I fix this. Now, how am I gonna do this? This is the ground is the right height. Yeah, that's too far out. It's too radical. Too far out. I'm so cool. Kind of messes with the angle now, doesn't it? Nice. And that's where the ladder is going to drop down, which is going to be super cool, I believe. good enough. I'll also scale this up a little bit. I don't know why, but this type of jazz always reminds me of like Christmas jazz. You know? Is that just me? There you go. That's cool. Snacker going to be in the water? Maybe. That's a good point. I forget how exactly Snacker works when it comes to like putting him in a level. I forget if he's hard coded or not. But I think so. I think it'd be a good addition. Animal Crossing vibes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So let me I'll keep it the same version. Oh, I feel so chill right now. It's great. And Club Penguin. Oh my gosh. Don't even remind me. Frickin' Puffles. Oh, Club Penguin was freaking awesome, dude. I also liked Pop Tropica. I don't know if any of you played that as well. I love like the adventures, like the spy level and the Greek mythology level and the superhero level. Yep, that was the shit. Oh, I didn't get rid of Banjo. Silly me. Where is he? Oh. It really feels piratey, and I like that. Well, I mean, this area is kind of piratey. Still got to add the palm trees and the enemies, and maybe some shipwreck stuff. Maybe like some like partially destroyed raft platforms in the water to get like some item. Save this level model. Actually, I'm thinking, what if I had the ghost pirate ship go around this area instead of the main front of the level, the port? That might be kind of cool. You know, like you're kind of in the outcrops of like the island, a bit more like in like the dangerous areas, a bit more lonely. Might have the, I don't know if I'd want it more stormy or less stormy in this area. Potentially less, to give it a bit more of a calm, secluded feel, instead of like you're constantly worrying about like the rain. Theoretically, not actually. It's not gonna hurt you or anything. That's updated, I believe. Looks like it, yeah. So let's save to ROM. Boom, and let me open it up. Can you use the treasure trove code X's? No. The almost, you can kind of use them, but I tried to delve into that a few weeks or months ago, but it didn't really entirely work. 1700 sea shanties, basically. Boom. Oh, I did it. I turned off the thing before the music started. I've never done that before. Okay. Okay. So, let me turn on this audio. Did it? Okay, good. So, everything is definitely better. I will say this platform should probably be a bit bigger. Just more of a landing. This is okay, but it seems a little weird. I feel like this should be a bit stretched in one direction, and then also stretch in one direction, and then also like kind of offset, I guess. Like it seems a bit for something so like kind of like perilous. It's really close to like these land masses, so I feel like I'd want it like farther away to give it more of a dangerous feel. The scale of this platform, this walking area is like good. If I were remaking it, I'd probably make it bigger, but it's fine how it is. I'll really see once I start adding things. This up here is okay. This is kind of generally supposed to be smaller than down there. Since there's gonna be more trees up here and rocks, and there's the lake right here, or the waterfall, which is gonna look really cool. This is okay. The width. This is an okay platform. Kind of gives like a Treasure Trove Cove vibe. The size of this is good. This seems a little thin, but I feel like once you're the spider, it's gonna work. And this is kind of nice because you kind of get a preview on what you're actually gonna go to. Because essentially, you become the spider and you go through a little hole to reach the lighthouse area. That's how that works. So it should be neat. And the clipping. Of course, this is gonna be realigned, but generally, things feel pretty good. So make this a little bit bigger, separate these apart, and resituate that. Okay. Cool. See, you did how Rare did it by designing it all on paper at first. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you can kind of see how I like photoshopped over it. Because I made it, it was a very rough outline. I had it kind of all in my head, like it was all, you know, basically kind of like a Hailfire piece, kind of across, kind of going around the wall of the level while like dodging enemies and getting stuff. That kind of idea. And then you're gonna have Mumbo on the right. Don't really know how you're gonna reach him, but and then I added in like the idea of like the ticker slot, the slippery slopes. So you have to become ticker, or not ticker, the spider, or the termite, whatever, the spider. And then you that's how you get to the lighthouse. And then, oh, I need to add the platforms to reach the interior of the cave. I forget kind of exactly what that's for, like those little platforms. But it should be good. It should be good. It's the best way to plan something. You draw the scheme and then do it. Generally, yeah. Sometimes you kind of want to just to kind of, well, I don't know. It really does depend. I think generally it's a good rule of thumb. It's like kind of like programming. Like often a bad crutch is to like instantly just go into programming, and when you do that, it seems like a shortcut, but you have a lot of you're probably gonna have a lot of issues. So you want to like prototype it, want to like get the design down first, and then you kind of like actually put it into play. Mario 64 levels were actually designed on the fly as they modeled. I can tell. Not to talk shit, but I don't really like the Mario 64 levels. They're good. I mean, they're rather fun. They work with the mechanics and stuff, but I never really fancied them as much as, you know, Banjo's levels. All these homies here in the chat. Yeah, it's a good number. Oh, hey, it's Llama Juice. You haven't been here for in a while. I don't think. Welcome to the stream. Honestly, we need more likes. Make me popular. Like it owes you money and ask nicely for it back. But then instead beat it up. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Ring the bell or at it. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, if you want, you know, if you ever feel like you're missing these streams, probably want to ring that bell so that you get a notification. I haven't liked because of to watch the stream. I mean, at least you have a good excuse. Because these streams are very rare. Nice pun. Mario 64 didn't have the best level design. It's been roughly 2 years since I've caught a stream. 2 years? God damn. Yeah, I know exactly. I'm like eternally changed to doing this because this is like any other kind of content that I have on the channel, no one ever watches. So which is fine because, like, you know, people look for originality, and this is pretty freaking original, making banjo levels on stream. Not to undermine Zambezi. I mean, he was the first one to do it, but yeah, we're rare. What a homie. What a homo. I mean, okay, so make this a little bit. No, I don't actually need to. I gotta rearrange this. Ooh, I like how that's like has like a little edge kind of thing to it. I'm very good with words, as you all know. Zambezi the goat, striving for originality. What happened to Blanco? What reminds me of that? I gotta continue. So with Blanco, we, Pegasai and I were the main developers. We got really kind of busy with life around the same time. He had to start working like 40-hour weeks and stuff, which is just bonkers. And then I got kind of busy with college and stuff. And we were both a little burnt out. But by the time that I was kind of ready to get back at it, he was still kind of in that same life situation, which sucks. And so for the, you know, since we last really worked on it, we haven't both been feeling it really in general. So yeah, it might work on it again. At least I have this. Alright, cool. That looks good. Except the texture, but it doesn't matter. Reminds me of that I gotta continue playing BJ because I almost... Ooh, my Mom's Mansion is fun. It's a fun level. Because I actually don't remember everything about it, like basically most of the other levels. Yeah, it's Studio Ghibli music. I had to start working 40 hours a week. From my understanding, 30 is. Although I don't know, might depend on where you live. Who knows? But to work 40 hours and try to consistently work on a game online with someone is a bit too taxing. You know, I think you can understand that. And if you can't, I don't really care. More power to you. More power to you. I thought it was 30. Oh. Could have sworn 30 was full time. I guess, yeah, 5 8-hour days. I don't know. That's just for him. You know, that's just kind of how it is. But yeah, you're right. 5 times 8 is, or 5 times, yeah, 5 times 8 is 40. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Environmental artist is cool, or environmental art is cool. I'm much better at that than like character art by a long shot. 'Cause drawing living things is difficult. And I actually have, you know, that's what I had to do for Blanco. I made all the textures, which was a great experience for me because I had only experience with pixel art, but I made some I'm really proud of some of the texture work that I did for it. I mean, it's not like extraordinary, but I had like a consistent art style. It was kind of flashy. It worked with the model style, worked with the game. You know, it wasn't hard to look at. I was really happy with the colors that I chose, you know, with hue shifts as it got darker and lighter and all those things. Yeah, burnout is a real thing. It's a real pain in the ass. It's hard to do a normal job, and then exactly, it's like you're basically working like a full-time job and a part-time job. To kind of put it, you know, in that way. And, you know, of course it depends on how much you work on it and all those factors, but, you know, put it simply. Character art is just rough for me. Yeah. I'm better at like thinking about like, I don't want to say thinking about shapes because literally all art is thinking about shapes, but like, well, all like traditional art, not like, you know, game design. You can consider that art, but I'm obviously not talking about that. So, you know, like I'm kind of better at thinking about like the kind of like more man-made kind of stuff aspect to it, you know, with like these patterns and stuff, and it's tileable, you know, you can make. I would maybe say that you're able to draw less for the same kind of amount of like space. I always say it is, you can make the player and I'll make the playground. Yeah. It's a good analogy. I'm gonna have this kind of go over here. I'm gonna have like a little side area, I think. Might have some spooky stuff. Might have a clam. I don't know. This music is so happy. Seven likes. That's awesome. This is gonna go down. I'll make this smoother. Might bump up here. I think it's the Studio Ghibli music, or Ghibli. I tend to say Ghibli, but I don't really know. I've never really delved into anime. Cool. Do I want this to go out? I'm thinking in. Now, if I probably want this to go like, I think all this could do to go back. I like the way that the piano player played that very lazily right there. Kind of like with imprecise timing and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Probably want this to be more like divided. Yeah, like that. That's a little rough. Probably want to divvy this up. But I don't want too many subdivisions. Why can't I get these things right? I mean, it doesn't even matter. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on it. Oh, that's better, I think. Oh, there we go. Kind of act as like a... Yeah. So jazzy. Kind of swanky. Did I ever extend these apart? I don't think so. Maybe I did. If you could never have a professional job in game development, what other dream job would you have? Maybe a Lego set designer, or like a member of a probably front man of like a successful like band, rock or metal, or kind of depends. I like a lot of music, but yeah, I love music. So I'm gonna make this a bit closer. Was it you on Meltable who was like asking me all those interesting questions last time? Or not last time, but one of the streams a while ago? I think it was. Let me know if it was. Because I would love to have some interesting questions shot at me. So I can't decide if I want these to connect. I think I would probably, for shading purposes, would make it look a lot better. So yeah. I like asking questions. Okay. Shoot. Go for it. As the gophers do. I have a good one. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? Dang, he was ready. He had that in the pocket. Probably gonna want to, in this case, I'd probably want to model the grass based off the surroundings. I think here I'm gonna want to push this back a bit. Yeah, kind of divide it a bit more. Lovely. Give me another. Yeah, give me another one. How about this? What is a pirate's least favorite vegetable? Asparagus? Artichoke? I'm thinking artichoke. That's my answer is artichoke. I think I actually did it. That's the thing, like pirate jokes are all the same. It's like such a like consistent format. They all are based off of like R or something similar. Nope. What? I mean, that's like, I mean, do I win just because that's another good answer? Do you spare me? Nope. Alright, I give up. What is it? Give give me the truth. Is this gonna subdivide? Yeah. A leak. That's pretty good too. Why do I feel like I've heard that recently? Who knows? Then this is like really far. What if this were concave? I don't know which I prefer, but I'm just go with the one that I had before. Artichoke was my guess too, but that's pretty good. Okay, what type of medicine do snowmen take? Ibuprofen? Abominable drill? This is why I don't make jokes. Let me do. Let me. No. What's the answer? Pen. I can't. Is it like something with carrot? Not carrots. Something with snow. I'm guessing it's not with ice. I felt pretty close with that. With ice. It's like something with Tylenol. Might want another subdivision on this at some point just to make it more smooth. Well, I give up. Do not know. They take. I think I'm gonna end streaming forever because of that joke. You have ruined my passion. No, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Get that boy on edge mode. Could have like an outward curve. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Hope the camera does well. How are baseball teams like? I like how I asked you to ask me questions and you resort to asking me like joke questions. I mean, there are questions. So I can't really complain. How are baseball teams like pancakes? They are fun, yeah. I especially like riddles. Those ones tend to like pick my brain a bit nicer. This is like very off balance. This bridge. I'm being so freaking particular with these things. I don't know what I'm saying. I give up. If I haven't responded in a few minutes, then that means I've given up. Because I'm not a master of jokes and riddles as you are, Unmeltable. I have not yet gotten my belt. Of any color. I don't even have a white belt. Which is disappointing. This is all good. This is good. They both need a good batter. Dang. I was thinking it was something to do with running. Like a runny, you know, the syrup is very runny. Hello Fidita, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Again guys, if you like the content and you want to see more, then feel free to like the stream and subscribe to Le Channel. That's how they say it in France, right? Le Channel. Oh, I probably don't want to make any hard and fast, which are my two favorite adjectives, decisions regarding this alignment because I don't actually know how I'm going to connect it yet. What is easy to get into but difficult to get out of? I don't know. God. Shit. Depression? I don't know. Many things. That's kind of the thing about all these grueling life features is that you never know when they're going to happen. And once you're in, it's like, well, I am fucked. Not really. A lot of the times you aren't. But the answer is just trouble. But those answers, they're all troublesome. That's the thing. They're all trouble. Get into trouble. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Laughs and depression. Nah, I'm good. I'm pretty good right now. I gotta change this to vertexy. You know? Good old vertexes. So this is probably actually going to go this way, even though originally had it going the other way. This goes over here. I want to do that. And that. Man, so much time for just one area that they're gonna spend like 10 minutes in, if that. It likes hell yeah. Let's do this. Cool. That's kind of more the place I wanted. I hold memories, but I'm not human nor animal. Hold memory. A hard drive. Memories. Just subscribe. I can't believe you haven't already subscribed. I'm gonna ban you from my channel right now. I'm so hurt. How could you? Yeah, I don't know why it didn't do the notification. It's supposed to do like a little banjo sound, which I always forget I actually have. And then it happens and I'm like, oh gosh, I didn't know the game was running. And then I realized it's just subscriber. But I don't know, unmeltable. What holds memories, but is not human or animal? I mean, a hard drive technically does. That's the thing. Yeah, it's yeah. Like, you can't say I'm wrong, but the answer that I gave wasn't the answer to the riddle. So it's riddles are a crazy thing. Pictures. Oh, that's rather pleasant. I like that direction of conversation as opposed to, like, you know, what we're talking about like 5 seconds ago. Personally, I mean, you might not, but 11 views. That's like, dude, that's like more than 5 in less than 37. Well, now I have 10. Dang it. I'm never gonna be a star. So much picking at. I'm like picking at the level. I'm like tapping it to see if it'll do something. My riddles are gaining people's attention. Don't try to steal my stardom away from me. You're like, I'm the only reason why anyone's watching. They don't care about Banjo-Kazooie. They just care about freaking riddles. Obviously. This is useless. Should probably start removing doubles on these things. But, frick it. Frick it, dude. Frick it. This is looking like it's basically how I wanted it to, and I'm very glad. Look at this. This looks really cool. Should probably test the size. Where's Banjo? Dang it, he's gone. Banjo is gone. He's died. Ben drowned? More like Banjo drowned. That's cool. I'll deal with all this entrance stuff at a later point. Now's probably the time to, like, actually snap the stuff together. I think it's just like this. And if I... should be like a lot. 18. Sounds about right. Now to test. Yeah, just because, like, now that I have these all connected and they're not like just like kind of floating in between in each other, I'll be able to do like some kind of ambient occlusion-esque shading on the bottom verts of the walls to make it look nice. Probably have to subdivide it, but that's fine, I think. Seems like this area is gonna be huge, kind of big, and it is. But when it comes to like polygons, I think it's gonna be pretty low. Area's looking pretty crazy. Where were you when Banjo died? I don't know. Where were you when Banjo died? I'm gonna ask a more psychological question to mix things up. How well do you think animals understand us? Oh gosh. I really like your wall shapes. Is that how like nerds flirt? I love the way I love your anti-aliasing algorithm. No. I'm not trying to make fun of it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I try to stay, faithful to like the original game's kind of shaping of things because it worked well. And why change it? I think it's time for a test. Who agrees? Hold on. It's fine. It's fine, Richard. It's fine. Save. I might as well say this is a new version. HID 2. But to answer the question, I don't know. I'm kind of someone who, like, if I don't, like, know the answer to something, if it is kind of like a, like, unknown kind of psychological or, like, kind of theoretical or, like, philosophical question like that, or, like, matter or topic, I tend to just kind of, like, my brain just kind of, like, flatlines because I don't really know how to answer it. Like, I feel like if I were to answer it, I would just kind of be talking out of my ass, and because I don't really know much about it. Not to say it's not good to like speculate and kind of let your brain think about things. But I don't know, like I have a cat, and like I was actually talking about this with my brother like last night. It's so interesting that like other animals make eye contact, because I always kind of thought of it as like kind of more of a taught thing, like more like nurture versus nature, because it's kind of like a way of like reading emotions. And I always kind of felt like emotions were more of like a like very like intelligent kind of thing, as in the expression of emotions, not just emotions but the expression of them. How like you can like we all smiling has a meaning, like frowning has a meaning, crying has a meaning, all these things. We're not actually saying anything. You kind of just making assumptions based on like the state of your face and stuff. So I always kind of found it interesting that like my cat looks at me in the eyes and stuff when she enters the room, and like when I talk to her and stuff. I sound crazy, but but when it comes to understanding, that is kind of a different topic, because the scale of this is pretty good. I'm gonna have to put that on hold. Oh no, wait, what? Did I not align this? Wait. I am so dumb. I didn't even like replace it. I am going insane. It's because of all this big brain stuff. It only takes so much big brain power. But anyways, I mean, animals do communicate in some regard. Like they don't really have language, from what I know. But there is something there. Obviously, otherwise, like, how could they like cooperate and stuff? I guess. Although a lot of it is, I feel, kind of innate and like kind of very natural, obviously, because they're creatures. And I'm kind of one who thinks that humans are like just another kind of like living thing. I don't really separate them from animals like very precisely as like a lot of people do, or some people do. Just because like I feel like there's so many parallels that it's hard to, unless you're like kind of are pulling from like some kind of religious text. I think it's kind of hard to to separate them, because they are kind of we are so similar to them. But obviously we're so different as well. Like we're so intelligent and things. So that's why, you know, it's very messy, but at the same time very interesting. I've heard somewhere that if you're talking to like your cat or maybe some other pets or animals, I don't know, if you like say it more high pitched, there's a good job, Ben. There's a higher chance that they're gonna like listen to you, which is kind of interesting to me. Or that higher chance that it'll get their attention. Because like when I talk to my cat, she like legit looks me in the eye. And you know, you could argue, you know, maybe they just can't respond even though I understand that they understand it, but yeah, I think it's a little far-fetched. Dogs are able to remember certain words when trained. Yeah, exactly. Like they kind of know the sound of it, yeah. Tell whether you feel certain emotions. Secretly, you just have to talk to cats and meows on the phone. Wow. Yeah, just become one with the cat. But yeah, when it comes to like them being able to like read like subliminal things, I guess is the word, like emotions and stuff. I don't know. I've never really, you know, I think I kind of like to think so. You know, like when I'm like, I'm feeling down and my cat comes in my room, I'm like, oh my gosh, you care so much. Thank you. But I kind of think that's kind of our brains kind of like picking up on like, you know, whenever we like think two things have a correlation, we tend to, or when we want them to have a correlation or whatever, we tend to kind of like pick out the instances where they actually do align. You know, like when like there's like a random chance, it's like, oh my gosh, I got 3 10s in a like 3 6s in a row. That must mean something or whatever. But you know, I think a lot of the time it's just kind of like coincidence. Like, I mean, yeah, there's like of course there's a chance that it's gonna be 3 6s in a row, but that doesn't mean that like it has any like intrinsic value or like magical features because of it. This is why you should never ask me like these deep questions, because I just go on and on without an answer, just kind of speculation. What if you offend them? Your cats will claw your furniture more than... I hope not. If I could say anything to my cat, it would be, can you stop shedding your fur on my clothing? Because I swear, as much as I adore you sitting on my lap, it is quite the pain to need to clear that away. Here we go. This is definitely updated. Ooh, the scale's good. Oh, the scale's really good. Heck yeah, dude. How does this feel? This feels pretty good. I feel like it could be a little bit farther away. I'll decide later if I want to actually do that. Size of this platform is pretty good. Doesn't need to be anything huge, just like a decent size like it is right now. I might have a snippet on it. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm very, very, very proud of this. And the scale up here is pretty good too. Don't really know what I'm going to put over here, but it's going to be something. Maybe like probably the platforms in order to get up to the area over there to the right. Like the little door you can kind of see on that image, that test image, but kind of up there above the other one. Oh, this is awesome. This is really cool. And I think I decided that like in order for the... this essentially leads to that forest area, the canyon, the Crossbone Canyon. So I'm going to kind of have it where like it's a big waterfall, just kind of like, you know, starting up there that kind of leaks down and then it covers up kind of the path just to make it kind of like whimsical. Since I didn't really know where else to put the waterfall, because like putting it like here and then having it like lead into this stream is just kind of too complicated. So having it start there will let it drop down there to the canyon and down here to the ocean, which will work pretty well. This is really cool. And this height is pretty good. I might make it... I don't know. I might make it a little bit... Probably gonna make it shorter just so it's easier to jump over, so you don't have to like hold the button down as long as possible in order to do it. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Yeah, sure. One more psychological question. Level good. Appreciate the K-man speed. This level seems all fine and dandy to me, by the way. I agree. I'm really happy with this. This is like my first hack that I've had, like, there he goes, Banjo. It's like the first hack where I've had, like, no, like, I don't know, I don't want to say worries, but just kind of like, you know, with like Fantasy Field Forest, at times it was too kind of boring where you're just walking around, but here it's like, you know, a lot of it is very interesting. Either you're walking on, you know, kind of like platforms that you have a chance of falling off, or you're like fighting enemies in like a, you know, kind of more cramped-ish area, just so that it makes it a little bit more challenging, or you're, you know, and it has a lot of verticality. Fantasy Field Forest did not have like any verticality, but this level has like a ton of it, and that's awesome. But it also has a lot of like horizontality. I don't know. Depth. Why do you think we as humans love being so competitive in sports? I think it's just kind of like due to the innate kind of desire to be better than other people and to kind of, you know, be competitive, as you're saying, you know, just to win. Because, you know, I think naturally just humans want things, and I think the feature of the aspect of competition kind of, you know, has like the sometimes reality, but kind of sometimes illusion of kind of like you're gonna gain something from it. You know, like by like beating them. You know, like proving that you're better than them in some way. What time is it? 7:49. Probably gonna stream for like 10 more minutes. Survival of the fittest. Yeah. What else should I do? Did I have any critiques? I don't think so. I think I was pretty happy with everything. Same thoughts on that. I'm really happy that I'm taking a psychology course this year. I have before, but this one is going to kind of, you know, kind of do me better, I believe. But yeah, look at this. I'm like basically halfway done with this area. Wonderful. I think I'm going to hold off on adding the platforms over here and in the way of getting up there, and also the entrances, just because I don't exactly know how they're going to go. I don't exactly know your objectives in this level, so I don't know how to fully critique it. That's fair. That's fair. Essentially, this is kind of like a path to get to other areas. Kind of like the canyon. That's that. I think I might make the bridge, actually. I'm going to look up images of rickety bridges. That's cool. That one is maybe out of Lego. I can't find any photos of ones that are like actually broken, just ones that are kind of like old and worn. It's not really helping out. Oh, that one is. Whoa. That is so scary. I just saw this image of like a rope bridge that's like really advanced, and but it's just in this huge chasm. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Well, they all have the post and then kind of like the rope that's holding up the post. So that's probably what I want to go for, especially in Banjo-Kazooie. Rather simple. I forget if Banjo-Kazooie actually ever had like a rope bridge. I want to say yes, but I can't actually remember. Only bring in Banjo again. Got that T-posing banjo. It's pretty spot on with the size already. I think I'm gonna go for textured. Late answer, but the bridge to Grunty uses a bridge. Oh my gosh, I knew there was one. Should I just copy that one? Let me take a look at it. I'd like to see what it looks like. Oh, there's one in Tui. The one in Tui is broken. Let me open up Wumbo's Wigwam. I believe you can export models. Yeah, you can. Spiral Mountain, yeah, Spiral Mountain loads. Sorry, you can't see this. That is a pretty good looking. Yeah, I feel like I can do better. Yeah, I think I can do better. But I'm gonna definitely keep this open as a reference. I think I'm gonna go for Banjo-Kazooie. This one might be good. It's a bit too crappy looking, you know? Oh, this is a transparent texture. Might not want this. I don't know. I think I'd prefer to go for like a normal log. Might have to go back to and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't do texturing in early phases, because it slows down modeling. Like right now. But I just have a desire to make the bridge, so it's okay. Oh, this might be good. That's fine. Looks pretty good. Might do this instead. Nope. What's this one? No, that's a bad color. Cool. Sweet. Looks cool. Oh, I made a mistake. I meant to make this go this way. Now, where is a rope texture? There's this one. That's transparent. Nope. Man, I'm tired. My freaking eyes are like dying. You know, where like they don't want to focus. Man, there's no rope. How about like one more joke? Who delivers Christmas presents to cats? Santa Claus? Or Santa Claus, just simply respell it. Nice. Come on, rope. Where would rope be? I'm gonna check. This probably has something. This, just this one again. Doesn't have to be really high quality. It's the thing. I'm gonna try this. Why do people like Stupid so much? I don't know. I do not remember these textures being in the game at all. That's so weird. Where did you... Oh. That's just too close. Man, I wish there were like a real thick rope texture, you know? That's transparent. All of them are. Dang it. Might have to make my own. That's a cool piece. That's a cool texture. Might have to use it at some point. Very thick rope in Witchy World. Does it now? Let me. Well, I have it open. Let me look it up. I think. Hope Witchy World works. Here we go. Yeah, it works. Okay. Oh yeah, it does have this one rope texture that it uses. No, I mean, no, it has some ropes. It has like the big rope that you walk on. Let me try to find this texture. I probably put it in wood. It probably is actually just a wood texture, but they be using it for other reasons. Wood. Aha, I found it. It's this one. They just did, let me... Oops. There we go, look at that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I actually have a rope texture now. Isn't that lovely? And I can duplicate it. Screwed up, but still helped. Exactly. I've got confused with the Mario Party minigame. Okay. That's fine. Now it's time for the boards. Probably just copy these. No, actually, I probably want to copy these. It's pretty good. Pretty well aligned. And then bridge. Edge loops. Boom! Awesome tool. Use it. Use bridge. Edge loops. What? This is not... Wait. What the fuck? Why in the fuck is this not flat? Sorry for the cursing if you're not used to it. There we go. Okay. Now let me just get that bridge texture. I'm probably gonna use the one. Ooh, this one would be cool, maybe. Ooh, this rope is too thick. Plus, I wanted... Oops. Maybe it isn't. I'm just not a fan of this texture. I think it's the rope texture. It's too, like, warm. I'm gonna go edit it. It should only take a second. There we go, that's a lot better. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's a hard decision. And if I used this, that would look better with it. Maybe because I chose one that. Let me undo this. Hold on. Let me just shift the hue. It's a bit better. Remember the best shaman game? Indeed. What do you guys think of this? How does this look? Maybe it's because it's just next to dev textures. Let me just select these. Let me just do some temporary, some like texture tests. Not that it really matters, but I'm in the mood to do kind of some texturing. So now what do I want for this? Let me look at my references. I want the walls. The floors here can have something from like Banjo-Kazooie, like some gray. Some of this kind of terrain right here, like this. I feel like that texture's been used a lot. That's good. Thank you. I'll just do this. Now for this, I want kind of this might look kind of good. Could also go the pterodactyl route. I want it to contrast. I want it to pop. That's a hard no. Kind of going for more of a bluish kind of wall. Blue-ish, not blue. Ooh, that's kind of good. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Those colors look really good together. Oh, that looks awesome with this. Ooh, boy. Should definitely do some cool layering like Zambezi does, where like he does edits of the textures and adds like the different edges and stuff. Oh, that's gonna look sick. Hoo-hoo. Let me rotate it so it isn't all the same. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, that's sick. That's whew, looks awesome. Holy crap. I cannot wait to texture this. So that's definitely a yes. So let me undo all these textures. Might want to write the texture down. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Yeah, these dev textures definitely don't do it justice. Or the final product, what it's kind of going to look like. Well, this rope bridge is very good. I think I might lower it a bit more. My only concern is that, like, essentially, in order to climb up this, I think I'm going to make it where you have to, like, climb the ropes themselves, and people might not try to climb the rope. They might try to climb this. And I mean, I could do that. I could do, like, one in the center and one on the side, or just one in the center, but because there's no like normal like flat climbing, there's only rope climbing, so you can like spin around it, so it's kind of weird from my understanding. But yeah, that's wow, lots of progress made, and I'm happy with it. It's looking really good. But I think I'm gonna end it here. Not sure when the next one will be. Could be this. Probably won't be this week, but I'd say maybe next week. Remember that you could go up the broken bridge in Tui. Yeah, well, what I said was the climbing in Tui is different. In Banjo-Kazooie, there's only one type of climbing, which is like the rope climbing, and like the pipe climbing, where you can spin all around it. But in Tui, they had like a climbing that was like a ladder, and that's what they used for the broken bridge. That's why, that's why I'm kind of like, yeah. But anyways, thank you everyone for sticking around. It's been really fun. And ring that bell so that you know when the next one is going to be. And I'll see you in the next stream. Take care.